let you experience firsthand what happened 100 years ago. The entire war, the entire battle, everything. You get to play as the different champions, Ravali, Urbosa, what's the name of the one that was Link's girlfriend, bro? The Zora, I forget her name, bro. But her, and the Goron, the Runia, I think his name was, or whatever. Yeah, bro, you get to play as the champions, you get to play as Link, you get to play as Zelda, and it's Hyrule Warriors. It's that warrior style, and the graphics are beautiful, dude. And you just see, like, they just show you quick snippets of you and like a couple other, I guess, computer controlled allies taking on like a swarm of bokoblins and other monsters. Like, you're facing Ganon's armies. Awesome. I was like, this was such a good fucking idea. Why the fuck did none of us think of this, man? None of us. And for a year, for a time, and especially a year where everything leaks and everything is damn near 90% of the leaks are accurate, this was kept completely hush hush. Nobody knew a fucking thing. And if anybody did, they were good enough to keep their mouths shut, because all of us got surprised by this. Everybody that I watch, everybody that I follow is all on the same boat. Like, god damn, this is amazing, this is incredible. And then, bro, on top of that, it launches November 20th. Right around the corner. Like, dude, when Nintendo does this shit, dude, I get giddy. Look at me, I get giddy. Like, you got fucking Super Mario 3D All-Stars coming out in less than 2 weeks. I already pre-bought that bitch. And now you got fucking Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, the prequel. Okay, this basically makes Breath of the Wild and that universe and that style of game, even though it's not the same gameplay, it's the same universe and it's the same story. This makes it a trilogy. So you already have the original Breath of the Wild. Now you're gonna get the prequel that shows you exactly in vivid detail what the fuck happened 100 years ago. And then probably sometime next year or the year after, we're getting the sequel, like the end of the trilogy, dude. Oh, Nintendo went from dormant than a motherfucker to like just putting their nuts on the table. Like, yo, who got the biggest nuts? I don't give a fuck if y'all launching 2 new powerful consoles. You guys do that all the time. I still hang around. Here are my nuts. Boom, on the table. Biggest ones. These are grapefruits, nigga. Like, straight up, like, dude, like, they're stomping right now. And it's like, it was so nonchalant. They just came out, dropped a fucking 3 or 4 minute developer diary with the fucking minute and a half trailer for the game. And we're just like, yeah, November 20th, by the way. I was like, dude, that is the Nintendo that I want to see, dude. That is what I want to see the Switch doing, man. You're not going to compete power-wise. You're not going to compete, with as far as online infrastructure and overall functionality and apps and all that. You're not. The Switch is doing its own thing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, sometimes that irks me. Sometimes that thrills me. But right now, when they're announcing games like this, I don't want to say that I could forgive like the whole first half of this year, basically. But I kind of can. When I see fucking Mario 3D All-Stars, and then you got Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, letting us experience what led to Breath of the Wild, dude. And that's as of right now, because keep in mind, these announcements came within a week of each other. When just a couple weeks before that, they had Pikmin Deluxe. Now, yeah, I'm not a fan of that because I already have Pikmin 3 on the Wii U, and it's phenomenal, but I'm not going to rebuy the game. But for people who didn't play it. So you had, like, they quietly built up. Like, they did Animal Crossing, boom, stopped the fucking hole, and it outsold everything. Animal Crossing outsells fucking life itself. It's the most vital thing right now. And then, after that, you had Paper Mario Origami King for the Paper Mario fans. Okay, whatever, I wasn't really feeling it. And then you had the announcement of Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Then all out of a sudden, out of nowhere, for the first time in over a year, they do it wasn't a traditional Nintendo Direct, but it was a full-fledged Direct as far as it had content, it had games and announcements and all that, all focused on Mario, and they give us Mario 3D All-Stars. Boom. And then all of a sudden, the very next week, it's not even next week, when was it? Was it next week? Yeah, basically the next week it's BAM! Legend of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Where the fuck was this game? Where did it come from? November 20th, right there. In your mug, right there. When they do this, oh man, it makes me feel so fucking good, man. I'm just, man. It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, man, it's just so much hype as far as I'm concerned for this game. And I haven't really heard any bad from anybody as far as reaction-wise. Everybody's been like, yo, this is crazy. It's a Zelda game. It may not be the traditional gameplay, but Hyrule Warriors was fucking awesome, and Hyrule Warriors wasn't part of canon. Hyrule Warriors was just like a whimsical, like, hey, let's just do the spin-off in an alternate universe where all the Zelda characters come together. This is a part of the fucking epic, like, the epic story of Breath of the Wild. This is canon. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Man, oh, man, I can't wait. I can't wait. And just the gameplay they showed, man, how fluid it was, the battles and everything. And then they said at the end of it, they said next update, September 26th. So we don't have to wait very long, bro. 3 weeks from now, maybe, around more or less 3 weeks, we get another update on this game where they're going to give us more information. This is the Nintendo I like to see. And again, I have no fucking problem admitting it. I feel kind of stupid because obviously they were working on this. What did I say in one of my last videos? And I was like, damn, the pandemic, I get it, but, you guys had to be working on stuff before the pandemic came. So you had to be close to completion on something, bro. Give us something. And they were like, yeah, shut your ass up. Trust me. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Boom, 3D All-Stars. Boom, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I love when Nintendo makes me feel dumb, dude. I love when Nintendo just comes out and, at least to some degree, if not fully, close to fully, restores my faith in them. This is why I have stuck with this company as such a diehard fan for as long as I have. Because they actually, this was the closest I've ever been to being like, yo, man, fuck them, man. I'm so done with them. And they have me feeling like that, dude. But think about it. Now when you think about it in hindsight, because hindsight's 2020. It took a fucking global pandemic, even though I think the pandemic is overstated and it's bullshit mostly. It is a virus. It is there. It has affected the whole world in some way or another. So it took something like that would actually slow down and change and alter the way these companies do business for them to get me to that level. That's what it took. And still, at the end, they come through with some fire, dude. I'm just like, dude, that's why I love them, man. So props to Nintendo, man. I love what they're doing. On top of that, other stuff in the industry, Series X and Series S finally officially revealed. They leaked, and then, so they had to come out and actually confirm it. Xbox just dropped a fucking bomb on Sony, man. Series X is going to be $499, 500 bones. We knew that. We kind of guessed that. I said, man, if it's 600, they're digging that PS3 grave for themselves. $500, $499. Series S, everything the same except the computing power and half the storage. Instead of a full terabyte, it's 512. Whatever. It had to cut costs somewhere. Everything else is there, all digital. No optical drive.